さて
What's going on, guys? Patch 1.33 just dropped a couple of days ago, and everyone is still losing their freaking minds over it, and I do not blame them in the slightest. So it only made sense that we would come here and talk about what changes Beerus got. Although we didn't really get that many, so we're spending most of our time talking about his level 3 and what you can do with them based on the last patch as well as his new level 3 this patch. But first, let's go over his other options. So first off, his auto combo, the last hit, is now an overhead. I will not lie, I thought it already was, but I guess it is now. Kinda niche, but still pretty cool. No change, not gonna lie. And the other one, even more so, is Beerus' level 2 now has more hit stun, allowing you to vanish afterwards to get a bit of extra damage. Or if you're in Spark, for something that is definitely not worth it, but still pretty cool nevertheless though, is you have the ability to empty vanish to waste even more bar. And if you're in Limit Break, of course, make sure to add the level 3 afterwards. Definitely not worth doing in the slightest, but still pretty funny nevertheless. And now, as we saw right there, Beerus' third change, and the one everyone's talking about, his core circle back, heavy and special, is now his level 3, but he teleports behind them. Now, why did they do this? I have absolutely no idea. Oh, and of course, since it teleports behind, of course you can do it from the air. Why wouldn't you be able to do it from the air? And yes, it still has the exact same properties as his regular level 3. Regular level 3 having very little recovery, and his grounded one, or teleport one, same thing. So now, what can you do with these level 3 changes? So first off, I need to go to this option up in first, of course. Is if you're up against someone who's throwing a lot of Ki Blast or beams, specifically beams, because you know everyone's gonna be throwing those out nowadays. This can now teleport behind them and punish them for doing a beam, or if they've got a grounded beam like Super Saiyan Goku, Krillin, all those characters. Then you just teleport behind them and you just straight up punish them for doing it. It's fast, it's instant, and it's always a guaranteed punish. And even if they do it in the air, Krillin's not a good example. You can go up and punish them for it. So that's pretty cool already as an easy get-in tool. But what other options do we got? So of course, being how quick of recovery it has, we've got a way to make basically any character safe. It costs a lot of bar, of course, but it makes every character with the DP safe on block with their level 1s. Or if we're being a little extra, just because even if they reflect it, you are still plenty plus based on the super you use. And so even after all this, you can just jump over and get a cross up. Mix them off your level 1 to level 3 because why not? And specifically with Beerus, and I've been seeing a couple of situations where this has popped up on the line the last couple of days. If Beerus does his level 1 into level 3, the pushback on the orb allows you to cross up. So not only are you plus on reflect, if they don't reflect it, the orb will push them across, and you can get a mix-up from it. Kinda cool. Very strange, but kinda cool. And the main use for this, outside of just saying, go for a level 1, level 3, then just try to mix them up off it, which probably not the best idea. It's funny as hell, but probably not a good idea. The main use for this cross-up level 3, I believe at least, is going to be when you are stuck in the corner. So basically, imagine a situation, you get knocked down to the ground, you're stuck with Oki. You do what every Beerus player does, and you either want to mash level 3 or mash DP. Now if you decide to mash level 3 on Wake Up, you can do the other one and teleport behind, where even if you don't hit them, you are now out of the corner, and if you do hit them, suddenly they're the ones in the corner, and you get to then go for your level 3 Oki instead. And you get to mix them for their character instead of you. Or if you want to be extra safe about it, because there are ways to punish Beerus level 3. Granted, most people don't know how to do it, nor is it very easy to go for because of how fast Beerus recovers off of this. But there is ways to punish it. But a lot of those ways do get messed up by the fact that Beerus can teleport behind. But if you want to be extra safe though, and you are in Limit Break with Beerus, you can do DP into level 1 into level 3, and you're guaranteed pushing them in the corner, and you are 100% guaranteed to have your turn where you can then go for a mix-up or whatever you choose afterwards. So if you have 4 bars with Beerus, unless they back away to try and punish the DP startup, you are basically not only guaranteed to get out, but you are guaranteed to have it be your turn. Where even if they reflect, you're plus 40. Do whatever you please off of that. It is ridiculous, and But then again, I can say that for a lot of things in this patch, it was a terrible idea giving Beerus a level 3, where you can teleport, and to make it even better, you can also use his orbs into a level 3. Up here behind them, and they are basically stuck. Let's remove the reflect and get you the numbers on those. And you are plus 2, and you are in. Or even better. If they're mashing reflect, you can flick the orb at level 3, and they just get grabbed. Or you can jump in the air, kick the orbs, and even more plus than that. Basically, the longer it takes for the orbs to get there, basically the more guaranteed you are to have more plus frames. So now on that one, you're plus 5. Can they do a super dash? Yes, but if they do it on the ground, but they're not going to be able to punish you for it unless they call it really early. Beerus level 3 is just insane. There's way too much you can do with it. It keeps them safe. It keeps your allies safe. Again, it gets you out of the corner. It puts them in the corner. It does everything for you. So if Beerus comes in and he's got more than 3 bars, watch out. He will appear behind you, and you are going to die. Everyone have fun with the patch. Enjoy the absolute hell that all these changes have caused. Until next time, I will talk to you guys later. Bye, guys.